The world waited. A new Superman was promised. Bigger, bolder, better. But when the curtains finally rose, it wasn't hope that filled the room. It was confusion, disappointment, and controversy. James Gunn's reboot of Superman was supposed to launch a new era for the DC universe. With David Corenswet donning the iconic cape and Rachel Brosnahan stepping in as Lois Lane, fans expected a fresh start. Instead, what they got was a wave of 2-star reviews, and a media firestorm over the director's words. Gunn, who made waves with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, stepped behind the camera for Superman, aiming to redefine the legend for a new generation. But this was no easy task. The superhero's legacy is heavy. This is the third reboot in under 20 years, and audiences were already skeptical. The Times called it a migraine of a movie. The Guardian called the reboot dim and soulless. Even Empire said it just didn't work. While David Corenswet's performance was seen as passable, reviewers slammed the film's tone, plot, and visual chaos. One reviewer wrote that the final act sinks into CGI madness, while another called it cluttered and pointless. The common thread: overstuffed storytelling with too little heart. Not all was lost. Critics did highlight some sparks. Corenswet and Brosnahan had noticeable chemistry, and Brosnahan's Lois Lane was praised as spiky and engaging, despite being trapped in a script that gave her little depth. But the reviews were just part of the story. In a pre-release interview, Gunn called Superman an immigrant, saying the character reflected the story of America itself, someone from another world, landing here in search of hope. He framed the movie as a tale about basic human kindness, something he believes society has forgotten. That single quote set off a storm of criticism. Could this version breathe new life into the Man of Steel? Critics don't seem to think so. From cable news to political pundits, reactions were heated. Some accused Gunn of pushing an agenda. Others said he was twisting Superman's legacy to fit a modern political message. Fox News personalities said Gunn was hiding behind a woke shield. Kellyanne Conway argued that movies should offer escapism, not ideological lectures. One conservative host questioned whether truth, justice, and the American way had been quietly abandoned. To the film's premiere, Gunn addressed the controversy calmly. He said the movie is about kindness, plain and simple. He didn't lash out but stood by the idea that Superman represents something deeper: hope, resilience, and humanity. His brother Sean Gunn took it further, saying, "If you're against immigrants, you're against the American way." This film isn't just about one superhero, it's about the future of the DC universe. With a $225 million budget and a world watching closely, this movie was meant to set the tone for everything to come. But as reviews pour in, many are asking, is this the hero DC needed, or just another failed attempt to catch up with Marvel? For some, Superman is still a symbol of strength, kindness, and justice. For others, this reboot feels like a missed opportunity. Too messy, too political, too late. Whether it soars or crashes at the box office, one thing is clear. This isn't just a movie, it's a debate about what heroes mean in today's world.